Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, what's up? My name is vianney.strick. Thank you so much for being here. As you can see by the title, let me get it. Today, we're going to be going through the brand new collection from e.l.f., the Cookies and Dreams collection. I did get it in PR, so I do have everything to try out for you guys. So we'll test it out together. I will put it all on my face for you and let you guys know if it's worth your money or not. If you guys like this video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel to join my squad. Let's get into it. Okay, if I am a little hoarse or like sniffly, it is 8:30 in the morning. I honestly just woke up. I actually filmed this video yesterday and I didn't have a microphone on, so I'm refilming it today. So it's not a first impressions anymore, but now I actually have like more concise thoughts. So if the products look like they're used, they are, but this is only my second time using them. So because we have a lot of products, let's just get right into it. I'm gonna start out with the eyes. So I'm gonna go ahead and prime my eyes with some concealer, set it with some powder, and I'm gonna show you guys all the details about the eye products, and then we will apply them. Okay, so first let me tell you guys about this palette. I was very excited because it kind of looks like a bunch of bite-sized shadows in one. This palette is called the Cookies and Dreams eyeshadow palette. It is $9 and it does have 8 different shades. It is described as a limited edition 8-piece powder eyeshadow palette inspired by cookies and cream's richness. It is supposed to be ultra pigmented, blendable color, mix of matte shimmers and metallics, smooth, creamy application. So this, I'm loving the packaging. I love that they came out with a palette with more shades. Here is a little bit of the close-up. And then let me tell you guys a little bit about these No Budge shadow sticks. These are called the Cookies and Dreams No Budge shadow sticks. They are $5 each and there's 4 different shades. They're described as a one-swipe cream eyeshadow stick that delivers creamy color that won't smear, crease, or melt. It is supposed to be long-wearing, creamy, blendable formula that stays put, versatile, can be worn alone or under your favorite eye color, and it does have a built-in sharpener. And here's some swatches. As you can see, the white and the baby blue are completely matte, and then the black and the brown do have a little bit of glitter on them. I personally love the e.l.f. shadow sticks. They really are no budge, so they're super nice. I already know that I like them. So I am going to start out with this palette. Let me zoom you guys in to make it a little bit easier to look at. There are no shade names, so I'm first going to go in with this light brown shade. By the way, these shades are kind of like powdery, but they are pigmented and blendable. This shade looks like super light on the pan, but it does build up really nice. It's really nice and like smooth and buttery. So I'm just going to put that all over my crease, back and forth, and also kind of add it a lot on the outer corner. Alrighty, so now that I have that, I will say the one shade that kind of disappointed me is this chocolate brown. It looks like a really pretty deep chocolate brown, but I am like packing it, and I did notice that it's definitely just not as rich as it is on the pan. It does come just off like a little bit less pigmented, a little bit like dustier colored instead of like this beautiful cool tone dark brown. I am going to use it to kind of deepen out the outer corner. Don't worry guys, I am going to be cleaning out the edges. So next we're going to be using the shadow stick in the little baby blue shade. By the way, if you didn't know, the sharpeners come at the bottom. It's retractable, but if you want to keep the tip sharp, you can use this to sharpen it. I really like these Budge shadows, like I mentioned. My favorite one, it's not like limited edition, it's just a regular from e.l.f. and I like using like a shimmery one, and I use it every single day in my inner corner before I put on my inner corner highlight, and that way my highlight stays on all day. Now that we have that, I'm gonna grab some of these brushes. So let me tell you really quickly about these brushes. These are called the Cookies and Dreams brush set. They are $9 and they're described as the essential eyeshadow blush trio made for effortlessly applying and blending shadows. It includes an eye contour, a blending brush, and a flat brush. And they're actually really cute. I really love the design of these. For like a cookies and cream collection, I feel like they made these like aesthetically pleasing, so I really like that. So I'm going to grab this little brush and I'm going to grab the matte blue shade, and I'm just going to apply that right over that shadow stick. And this matte blue shade is actually really pretty, especially over this shadow stick. It really makes that blue pop out more. This eyeshadow is so pretty. I feel so retro right now. And I think just to deepen out the eyeshadow, I'm gonna apply the brown shadow stick on the outer corner, and then I'll apply some of that brown over it so that it actually looks deeper. And again, going in with that brown shade, I'm just gonna stamp it on. Hopefully this makes it just a little bit deeper. Yeah. Just for fun, I'm gonna grab a little bit of this baby blue shade, and I'm just gonna apply it right where I am like blending out these edges. Just for fun, I'm gonna grab this blue shade as well, and I'm gonna do that in the outer corner. I mean, why not? Alrighty, I like it. So lastly, let's finish out this look. I'm gonna grab the white shadow stick and I'm gonna put it on my inner corner just to start a base for a really, really bright highlight. And I'm actually gonna mix the light shimmer and the baby blue shimmer to give a really nice effect in the inner corner. So pretty. I don't ever wear blue eyeshadow, but this looks super pretty. So I'm gonna go ahead and just clean up the edges, add some eyeliner and mascara, and I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, I am back. My lashes are still drying, so if you see glue, that is why. So let's move on to the face. We're going to be talking about this sponge. Obviously it's dirty. I already used it. How many times can I say that? But let me tell you guys some information about it. This is the Cookies and Dreams Single Scoop Sponge. It is $5 and it is described as a plush ice cream inspired makeup sponge for easy application, flawless blending, and it is a limited edition shape with a soft latex free foam. Before we get into this, I am going to quickly prime my face with their new primer. So their new primer is actually just like the e.l.f. Putty primer, but it is again in a limited edition scent and also packaging. So it is called the Cookies and Dreams Just the Cream Putty Primer. It is $9, and again, it is the best-selling poreless primer in a limited edition cookies and cream scent that will smooth over your pores and imperfections. So this is what it looks like. It has really cute packaging. It looks like an Oreo, and the scent, it actually smells exactly like the Oreo stuffing. It smells just like it. So if you do like the e.l.f. Putty Primer and you just want like a new scent, then go for it. The scent is not like super strong, but definitely noticeable. So if you are more like sensitive towards scents, then I would probably just like buy the regular one, but it does smell really good and it works really well. I will say, I don't know if it's just me, but this like poreless putty primer, this limited edition one, it feels a little bit creamier than the original. I don't know if that's just me, but it almost feels a little bit more balmy and it gives me a little bit of luminosity. So I'm not sure if I'm incorrect. I mean, it is claimed to be the original putty primer, but it feels a little bit different. Maybe that's just me. I don't know, but it does smell really good. It creates a really nice base for your foundation. Is it the most like poreless primer? Definitely not, but I think it's a good overall primer for really any skin type who just wants to have a smooth over canvas to work with. Moving on to the sponge, I just want to say that I think this is my new favorite sponge. This feels a lot like the e.l.f. Total Face Sponge, like that purple one, but this has this shape, and I think I do prefer the egg shape rather than the other shape. This is it wet. Obviously, it's really squishy and bouncy, and it's super soft. I love everything about it. So I'm going to quickly put on some foundation. I'm going to mix the True Match Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Serum. I'm just going to mix the shade 4, 5, and 5, 6 to match my neck, and we'll blend it out with the sponge. You don't need that much of this foundation. It actually blends really nicely. I normally blend this out with a brush just because it is so thin, but this sponge really doesn't soak up that much product. I mean, it's a sponge, so it's going to, but I did really like the finish of it the first time around. It's just really nice. It blends out really nice. It's not super dense, so you can actually grab it, pinch it, and go around the brows. It's like the perfect density in my opinion. Alrighty, and now I'm quickly going to add some concealer just to also show you guys the sponge again. I'm going to be using the Flower Beauty Light Illusion Concealer. And like I mentioned, this sponge doesn't really soak up a lot of product, so it like really keeps that full coverage that this concealer is intended to be. So I really, really like it. Love that. So this is definitely a thumbs up for me. I'm gonna quickly set my eyes, do my face makeup, and come back, and we can use the lip scrub and the glosses to finish out this video. Okay, so just to finish out the lower lash line, I'm gonna grab the matte blue shade and put it in my inner corners and kind of blend it out, and then I'm gonna use the dark brown shade on the outer half of the eye and kind of just mix the two together. And then to blend them even more, I'm gonna use the transition shade to kind of blow it out, diffuse it just a little bit, and you're gonna be able to see that I'm actually mixing the baby blue shimmer and the light gold shimmer again, just to reapply the inner corner because I kind of lost it with the concealer. And that, my friends, will be the end of the eye look. Yo, I'm really loving this with the eyelashes, the face makeup. We do have a couple products left. I did want to say, I technically haven't tried this yet. So this is the e.l.f. Cookies and Dreams Milkshake Overnight Mask. It is described as a time to chill and indulge in a refreshing and nourishing treat. It is a whipped creamy, calorie-free, cookies and cream scented mask that has jojoba mix in it that melt away, leaving your skin soft and smooth. So you're supposed to put a thin layer on your face, leave it for 10 to 15 minutes, and rinse off with warm water, or leaving on overnight. So I have actually tried the overnight masks from e.l.f. They do have a little bit of like grit to them. I personally don't like to wear them overnight. I don't really like overnight masks in general. I prefer just to do like my regular skincare. But I will say they are nice to leave on for like 10 to 15 minutes. You can use a little bit of the greediness to like massage it around to give you like a very light exfoliation. And it essentially is just going to be a very hydrating mask. I'm sorry I haven't gotten the chance to use this, but I will be using it tonight. And if I end up loving it, you guys know it will end up in my favorites. So really quickly, we only have a couple products left. First, let's use the little lip scrub before applying the glosses. So this is called the Cookies and Dreams Cookie Crumble Lip Exfoliator. It is $5, and again, limited edition that gently buffs lips and leaves your pout smooth and conditioned. It's supposed to gently exfoliate, smooth, hydrate, nourish the lips, and it does have vitamin E, shea butter, avocado oil, grapeseed oil, and jojoba oil. And here's a little bit of a close-up. It all smells the same. It smells like vanilla frosting for a cookie. Ooh. This is nice. It's not as like gritty as the other one, but it is pretty gritty. I feel like this almost has more like a creamy base to it with still like a lot of grit. I mean, look. So I kind of like it because it's exfoliating while like hydrating at the same time. So I'm gonna go ahead and scrub my lips real quick and we shall see. But this is actually really nice. It tastes good. Look at those soft lips. I really like this. I actually have really dry lips at the moment, and this left my lips really nice and smooth. So far I'm really enjoying this. So the last products that we have are the lip glosses. I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys swatches on my bare lips, and then my favorite I will pair with a lip liner. These are called the Cookies and Dreams lip glosses. They're only $4 each, and they are described, again, limited edition high shine lip glosses inspired by cookies and cream. It does have a variety of flavors. It's supposed to nourish and hydrate the lips. It's a subtle buildable color, non-sticky, high shine, can be worn alone or over lipstick, cookies and cream scent, and it does have vitamin E and coconut oil. So I'm guessing these are not plumping, which is fine. First, we have a little baby blue shade. This one doesn't have any glitter or anything. It just looks like a milky baby blue shade, and this one is called Brain Freeze. And they all, again, smell the same. So this is Brain Freeze. Even though it looks blue, I think this is probably colorless. It didn't really add any color to my lips, but it feels super nice. It's nice and thick. It does have a high shine without glitter. This to me is really, really pretty. Okay, so next we have this one right here. This is in the shade Cream Come True. This looks interesting. It kind of looks like a white base with like brown dots in it, but it doesn't look like glitter. Like it doesn't look reflecting. Very interesting. This one feels just a little bit gritty. Gritty like if it had glitter, but it's very interesting because it doesn't have glitter, but it has something in there. Something that makes it look like cookies and cream, but it's not sparkly. I can barely feel it, to be honest. This is definitely also kind of colorless, but for those of you that like a frosty, milky gloss, I think this one would be the one for you. This one is a black glittery gloss, and this one is in the shade Cookie Dreams Come True. No, I made that up. It's just Cookie Dreams. This is interesting because it obviously is black, but I feel like the black shade mixed with my lip color, it makes it look almost like purpley. So I think it's kind of cool. I feel like this will just kind of make your lip shade a little bit darker and maybe a little bit cooler tone. So, you know, it's not gonna look black on your lips, but I do think it's kind of neat. And the glitter is super subtle. This is the kind of glitter gloss that I like. It just adds that higher shine, but it's not like super visible or like chunky. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply a lip combo, and I'll apply this gloss on top and we'll be done with this video. Alrighty guys, so I ended up applying the lip liner from Morphe called Honeymoon, and then I did, here's Honeymoon, and then I did apply this black lip gloss over it. And this is the final look. I feel like it's giving Cher. I mean, don't I kind of, I don't know, am I crazy to think that I'm giving Cher vibes? I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. For a quick recap, I think my favorite products were definitely the sponge. I loved that. I really enjoyed the shadow sticks the most, and I also really enjoyed the lip glosses. I think that the most like interesting and yet wearable lip gloss is definitely this black one. I really enjoyed it. Wait, let me not forget. I actually really am liking this lip scrub. So overall, I do think it's a great formula. I love e.l.f. I mean, they really can never do wrong. Everything is always affordable. They always have a good theme. So I really enjoy this. As you guys know, just because I get it in PR, like I always tell you guys how it is. This video is not sponsored, and as you guys can see on my face, I really enjoyed this collection. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I will list everything down below if you guys want to shop it. Let me know if you guys have any questions, and I will just see you guys in my next video. I love you. Bye.